Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin sayyidina wa habibina wa syafi'ina wa nuri qulubina wa qurrati a'yunina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa barik wa sallim. Alhamdulillah. Arkanul iman. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Min kitab Safinatun Najah. العلامة الفقيه السيد أحمد بن عمر الشاطري رحمه الله تعالى ونفعنا به وبعون في الدارين إلى أن قال أركان الإيمان 6: أن تؤمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله ويوم الآخر وبالقدر خيره وشره من الله تعالى. نعم. فصل section the integrals of Iman faith are 6, right? I have already defined for you the word fasl. I have defined for you the word arkan. So today I will define for you the word Iman. Okay, so we're going to do word by word and we're going to do definitions. So first I'm going to put it in colors that for the ones that we have done. So pink will be the one that we have done. Okay, I've defined for you. Okay, cannot draw. Why cannot draw? Okay, fasl, right? I've defined for you arkan as well. Okay, right, so which means that, can you all see the colors? Can I? Okay, iman. Okay, all right, so al-iman لغة التصديق وشرعا إقبال القلب وإذعانه لما علم بالضرورة أنه من دين محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. نعم. نعم. Right, so the definition of iman linguistically, I actually put this part here for me to write things so that it will not cover the words. Okay lah. Hopefully that it can enough to type. Okay, iman. Okay. Right, iman linguistically, right, it means to affirm. Okay, this is the meaning of iman, to affirm. Now, mashallah. It doesn't have the meaning of belief, It has the meaning of affirmation. Right? So what's your affirmation? You affirm the truth, right? But belief is a choice. Affirmation is, say, bidarura. You have actually no choice. Like, affirmation is not a choice. Affirmation is a realization of ultimate truth. And you've been going through this through Rukun Islam, through our Akidah. So I'm not going to go through it again, right? Because Akidah, I've been talking all about this, mashallah. So I think you all like that, get your fill, every Akidah, of all this talk. Akidah is only for the first 2 years. After that, your there's no more Akidah lessons. Right? Akidah for this semester, and then you have Akidah next year. It was the Anwar. And then dah. Right? Akidah is 2 je. Right? This book that we're going through right now, and then Kharidah next year. Alright? So Sharia, so if you enjoy Akidah, please sharing Akidah whenever again, inshallah. But fiqh is every year, every semester you get higher and higher in your fiqh, inshallah. Okay, shara'an in the Sharia, in Islam, iqbalul qalbi, right? The iqbal, the acceptance, Allah, of the heart, right? The acceptance of the heart and its submission, right? So when I say iman in the religion, what do I mean? I mean the acceptance of the heart and its submission to whatever is known, to whatever is known necessarily. I spelled it correctly? I think so. Necessarily, that what is known necessarily to be true. I put in capital caps. So it is the acceptance of the heart and submission to whatever is known necessarily to be true, right? That comes, right? That is from the religion right, of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, put prophet. Okay, that is in our religion. Right, so when I say, how's your iman? Right, how's your iman doing? What am I asking? When I say, how's your iman? Is your iman getting stronger? And what I'm asking is that, is your acceptance and your submission to whatever that you necessarily know to be true, that is from Islam, is it getting stronger? Is your acceptance getting stronger? Is your submission getting stronger? This is what I mean by your iman getting stronger. So iman goes up and goes down because our submission goes up and goes down, unfortunately. Our acceptance goes up and goes down, unfortunately. Like our realization also goes up and goes down. We know got day of judgment, we know we'll be questioned, we know there's a book, got angel here, right? We know all these things. And then relax, watch Netflix. Relax, do something else. Relax, go and do things that are sinful. Relax, go and but do we know that we're going to be questioned about all of these things? Yeah, we know. we know. We're aware. We're aware. We know it. We're all adults. We know it. But cannot control on the YouTube. Watch all kinds of things on the YouTube. The mind knows, the heart knows, the heart knows. Every single thing will be questioned. Yep. Every single thing will be questioned. Still doing it. Yeah. Still doing it. Why? Nafsu weak. The nafs is weak. Like the nafs knows, the mind knows, the heart knows, it's better to pick up the Quran. It's better that this half an hour break, I actually pray 4 rakats duha. It's better. And read some Quran during the half an hour break. Now already sound half an hour break. Go and read some Quran, do your duha. Right? Do something productive. Don't go and flip to the YouTube and go and watch something that is unproductive. Right? But it's a matter of fighting. Right? So it's like iman up, iman down. Iman goes up when your acceptance and your submission is stronger. Iman goes down, plunges when your submission is weak, your acceptance is weak, you don't want to do it. You're not you know it's true, but you're like, I'm just not in the mood. Human beings, eh? La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Al-ma'na. تمام. المعنى أن الأجزاء التي لا تتحقق ماهية الإيمان إلا بها ستة. Right, so what does this mean? أركان إيمان ستة. The integrals of Iman are 6. Right, which means that, remember what are integrals? If you remember the definition of integrals, I call the word mahia, right? Mahia, because mahia, right? What is Iman? Right, so the integrals meaning what makes up Iman. Right, so Iman cannot exist in a person except if these 6 exist. Alright? Iman is made up of all of these 6. So can you call a person a believer if they don't believe in angels? No. He cannot be called a believer. You must believe in all 6, then you're called a believer. I say someone does not believe in the decree, the qada and the qadar. Are they believers? Cannot be called a believer. It must be all 6. Okay, if someone does not believe in the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, is he a believer? No. He must believe in Nabi Muhammad. If he refuses to believe in any one of the prophets, can he be a believer? Like someone once asked me a question. Let's say a Jew came into Islam. So the Jews, they believe in Nabi Musa alayhi salam, they reject Nabi Isa. So the Jew wants to believe in Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but does not want to believe in Nabi Isa. Accepted or not? Not accepted. Must believe in every Nabi, right? Our Iman calls us to believe in every Nabi. Every Nabi you must believe. Especially those mentioned in the Quran by name. You must believe in them by name. Right? So if someone says, I believe in all the prophets except Isa, I don't want to believe in Isa. For example, someone who's anti-Christian or something like that. Wherever they are. They don't want to accept Nabi Isa at all. But they will accept Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam as a prophet. We say to them, not a Muslim yet. You must say and believe that Nabi Isa is a prophet. You must. Right? You have no choice. It's not a choice. You must believe every Nabi that is mentioned in the Quran is a Nabi. Because your disbelief in any of the Nabi equates to your disbelief in the Quran. And your disbelief in the Quran equates to your disbelief in the Prophet. Because he brought the Quran. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And then your disbelief in the Prophet becomes disbelief in everything that he says. Right? And now the whole Iman crumbles. So you see how the six integers of Iman, if one crumbles, everything is gone. So you see, let me demonstrate. If let's say a person disbelieves in the angels, the one to believe in no such thing as angels, no such thing as angels. They disbelieve in angels. Then how do you explain revelation? Wahyu. So disbelief in angels leads to disbelief in books. Then how do you explain prophets? A disbelief in angels leads to a disbelief in prophets. Right? And then if you disbelieve in prophets, how are you going to know about the day of judgment? Then disbelief in prophets lead necessarily to disbelief in the afterlife. Because they are our source of information. And disbelief in all of these, then what iman do you have? There's no iman. So you can pick out any of the six integrals of iman. If any one of them is disbelief, everything else crumble. The whole structure of iman collapse. If any one of the six is disbelieved in, they all can only stand if they all stand. Right? So if I believe in prophets, I necessarily have to believe in angels. Because someone must have brought the message to him. Can someone must have come down. Angels. And then what did he bring? Books. Naam. Then what did the Prophet ﷺ say? Next world, hereafter, day of judgment. Naam. And then who is the one who's the king of all of this? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the last thing the Quran tells us about the decree. And the Prophet tells us about the decree. Okay? So everything ties in with everything. You can't pick and choose your tenets of Iman. Of course we don't know. Inshallah, all of you, 6 pillars of Iman, since young, I can sing the song. Right, about this the Rukun Iman, the Malay one, right, the six tenets of Iman, the 6 integrals of Iman. From your young age, we all memorize what are the 6. MashaAllah, every Muslim must know. Okay, let me just continue a little bit. Okay, naam. Okay, never mind. I'll just stop there lah. So inshallah next week I will go into the belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? And so on. The definitions, right? And so on. But I will not be going through so much detail because we are going through in Aqidah. Right, so I'll just be giving more of definitions, and then I will, inshallah, I've been saying this for the past few weeks, I will start the fiqh, inshallah, soon, right? Because all akidah, all the akidah can be done in the akidah lesson, right? So this part of iman is all akidah, right? So I will read through, inshallah, right? And then see if any questions lah. Okay, anybody has any questions? This recording is only 12 minutes, 13 minutes. Let me see. Okay. No questions at all? Alright. Okay lah. So in that case, I will stop there for today. And then, next week, you all are on site. Correct? Yeah, correct. Okay, sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi salam. والحمد لله رب العالمين. الفاتحة. أن الله يرزقنا علما نافعا وعملا خالصا مستقيما ودلالة على الهدى ويسر به قبل النبي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وإلى أرواح معلمينا مشايخنا والزابر علينا وإلى حضرة النبي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. الفاتحة. Okay, just a bit of homework, don't worry. The homework is read. Okay, read. So read. I want you all to read. So next week, I want to I really want to finish this next week, right? So I can start the fiqh soon. So read page 4, page 5, page 6, and page 7. Read. All right. All the footnotes as well, right? All of your exam, I include footnotes, That means all the footnotes in the book counted for the exams. Okay, for fiqh, because I will give you a lot of different masalas, inshallah, a lot of different situation scenarios, right? As long as you understand them, this is what I require of you, right? But what do you need to need to memorize, right, and internalize will be definitions that I write at the side. So whatever I write down, right? So if I say something and I didn't write it down, that means I'm not requiring that you memorize it. I'm just requiring that you understand it. Okay? All right. So, but if I require that you memorize it, you will find me writing it down. Just to assist you lah. So it's easier for you, right, to memorize. All the footnotes are expected that you know. Okay. So read through footnotes. Don't skip footnotes. And I will read through them inshallah next week. But I plan to finish after page 7. If faster, right, next week, inshallah. Okay, maybe I'll do fiqh first, like next week, so as to make sure I do my fiqh. And then I'll do Akidah after that. Inshallah. Maybe I might probably high chances I will flip the fiqh first and then Akidah. Right, so I'm announcing it now, I'm gonna do fiqh first next week at Masjid. So be on time. I'll do fiqh first, right, and then I'll do Akidah after fiqh. Okay? Alright. Sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wasallam. Walhamdulillah.